Yo, brother.
Yeah, I don't know why the entire
Everyone in Uganda knows
team
Kung Fu.
leaders are gone.
Everybody
No
in
one's
Uganda
anyways.
knows Kung Fu.
Who
Alright,
killed
yo,
Captain Alex? America, you killed Captain Alex.
we're
We need the
gonna.
key. You got
There's only
it.
Dallas servers, so we're gonna do Dallas.
Well,
Hey,
I
what
grabbed
number do
server.
you? What do you get? What number do you want?
You already
3,
have the
10.
server.
Oh,
Attention all
Yeah,
Uganda
it's in main.
gamers.
it's in
Attention.
me.
Did you guys
Alright.
see the Uncle Dane version of the Attention?
Attention
Uncle Dane
all.
did a parody of it, and he was like, "Attention, all Team Fortress 2 gamers."
Oh, jeez.
Uncle Dan is a very good Sandman.
Uncle Dan is a very good Sintran man.
Uncle Dan is Santa's number one fan.
Okay, so we have 4 in here right now. Who else are
Uncle
we
Dan,
missing?
give me very good Kretz crack for
Uncle
Christmas.
Dane is actually just like a libtard, bro. Shut
I
up.
want a vintage Girotti.
I want the vintage Kratz crack.
No, I keep.
I want the Recafag.
No, stop connecting me. Stop connecting me to
Kratz
Dust Bowl. I don't want to play Dust Bowl. I want to go to this map.
Kratz crack.
Vintage Kretz crack.
Vantage
big
Kratz
mousy.
crack. You big monkey. Dude, did Adam start the you big monkey meme?
I
No.
think he did.
Do you guys like how my microphone sounds when it's inside of my throat? Like this?
I like how you sound.
It sounds like more normaler than normal.
It sounds normaler? Okay.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
It's on.
Attention all filthy Frank gamers.
Guys, I wish Filthy Frank would make videos instead of making sad boy rap that is really
He's all, he been making sad boy raps before I made Filthy Frank content, alright?
He
know,
was
but,
making
like,
sad boy
Filthy
raps
Frank-
during Filthy Frank.
Yeah, and during, yeah.
Dude, Filthy Frank is a genius. Joji is a genius. He made Filthy Frank to get
Dude,
publicity
it's the
for his-
ultimate. Please listen to my mixtape.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Hey,
He
excuse me,
garners
dude.
the attention.
Having fun.
He garners the attention of the whole entire YouTube community to then only plug his music videos.
J-Man, go demo and pick up my shiny one.
Dan is very good.
Alright, so let's all get into spec, please.
Attention all Fortnite gamers. Attention all Canadian gamers.
I need
Attention,
Ben
all
Shapiro,
Canadian
also
gamers.
known as in spec, thank you.
My fellow Americans.
Our fellow
Alright.
Canadians, we have run out of ketchup chips.
My fellow Americans.
Did you just say fucking ketchup chips?
That's what they eat in Canada.
Alright,
Fellow
so
Americans.
so
Yeah, I don't have a bag of
ketchup
milk
chips.
in Canada.
Alright. All calm silencie.
alright.
That's not a
Attention, all
word.
Chinese gamers.
Actually, I'm gonna wait until I see Duel is in spec because I see
Attention
he's
all
going-
Chinese gamers. Reincarnation.
Attention, all Chinese gamers.
Alright, so okay,
Attention all
so
attention all Chinese.
Alright, it's
Tibet needs your
it's
help.
shut the fuck up time.
yeah, shut
Alright.
the fuck up. And this is actually important. I need like everyone to pay attention because Steel is actually like a piece of shit if you don't know what you're doing. So, first things first. Who here has never played Steel or has barely played Steel?
I have
barely
I barely played it. We
Okay.
played last season, or it was a scrim last season, and it just turned out to be an absolute failure.
Okay, so
I've never played.
first things first. Doaman, I don't know if you know this, but I'm also gonna go over banned spots. You are not allowed to stand right here and do this because that's sending a sticky straight into their spawn, and that will actually get you banned. So don't do that.
I didn't to do that.
Yeah, well,
Now I'm
Do it
gonna
in
do it.
public.
well, it's a bannable offense, so please keep that in mind. But so first point. This is A, you don't really have to worry about anything about map callouts here except for the point, and that's drop down. If you want to, up here is called snipers. It's going to be very important only when A and B has been captured, but you shouldn't be worrying about this area too much. Going through spawn of A, we have drop down right here, and then we have I like to call this way back because although it's a very important spot for like calling sentry gun places, you either call it way back or you call it like porch or sentry spot. Again, you have point. You have truck over here. You have health pack. You have sentry spot. This is walkway. This is a continuation of drop down. And then you have main over here. Up here, you have sniper spot. Since a sniper has a really good point right here, or right here, just in general. Going over here, so this area right here has multiple names. You have Wishbone and Beck, since it's B-E-C, so Beck. Right here is Great Doman. I don't know if they fixed this from last update, but you are able to put like 8 stickies. Oh, it's fixed? Okay, well never mind then.
Yeah, they fixed. You can no longer kill things through solid surfaces.
Yeah,
with sticky.
well, it said some, so I was just making sure.
Here, let me test. Let's see.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. Oh, I should probably go on blue.
Yeah.
Here, I'll.
Well, no. Yeah. If he goes on blue, I could just stand on grates.
Yeah,
So just go back into
As far as I
spec.
know, this is fixed. Like, was fixed what, yesterday?
It was fixed whenever Stream Fortress happened.
Yeah, it was the updates following Scream Fortress, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but just go down and down there and place like 8 stickies on the grate. Yep.
Oh,
Oh!
still
no,
kills.
this is
So
active?
please keep that in mind when you're playing Beck. So Ben Shapiro, you have proven me with facts and logic you were able to go back into spec.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah. But
Don't care about your fact.
over here, most people call this like full health pack, since you have a full health pack, or you can call it full ammo, or lower, since this is the lowest point of the map. Calling this lower is fine. This is a useless map callout, but if you so desire, it's a pipe. But that doesn't have a map callout because it doesn't need to. This is just stairs.
Is it viable to put a sentry?
A sentry gun, yes, can go down there. Sigafu likes to do that, but I haven't seen him do it in a long time, since like 2015, I think. So if you want to try it, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because you can kind of spam at it from any angle, but not everyone's gonna look down there because that's kind of a blind spot to everyone. So, but this area is called lobby. This entire area going all the way up here, going to this little cutoff area is lobby. So right here and right here, lobby, in and out. This is D.
Haha, D.
Yeah. This right here is Death Hallway.
I'm guessing.
It's called Death Hallway because sticky trap, sticky trap, sticky trap, sticky trap, and this is a impossibly hard sticky trap to get rid of. So it is not called that because of the Machina. It's actually called because this is Demo Man's best fucking hallway in the entire game for sticky traps. So this area is called tank. Only red people are allowed in this area, so medics can use this to make sure they don't die, in other words, tank themselves. Over here is gun spot, and then over here is health pack or spy spot. But yeah, is there any questions about the map callouts before I go into the actual strats?
For me.
What's your question, soldier? Okay.
I said not from me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you said me. My bad. All right. Well, Well, and I'll go over. Well, I'll go over flank first because flank is the easiest one to go over, and then I'll go over offense. But what you are doing as offense, flank, scout, and soldier is you're walking all the way over here. Well, I'm recording, so you're gonna go over here and cap this. You're gonna cap this as soon as possible. You're going to expect a 30-second timer. Defending team, if just a rule of thumb, if you see that it said 1.30 seconds, just keep in mind that that doesn't mean anything. It just means if they forget to cap every other point in the entire map, they have 30 seconds to cap A. So, like, it doesn't actually matter. Flank. What do you want to keep out for is cheeky spots of scouts jumping up to here, and then over here, and then all the way up here and hiding right here because they have a kind of killer spot right there. That area you are able to shoot through, so you are not safe if you're a class that's just enjoying the view of A site. As soon as flank, as soon as you cap A, this door is going to take 5 years to open up, but engineer, if you want to do the Euro strat and to bring a level 3 gun up here and slap it down right there, you can do that. It's actually a pretty killer strat to do if you really love defending your gun.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the door that takes 5 years to open up, it is very important for your scout and soldier to be in very close communications with each other, and this is where the fun begins for the flank and where years of experience with each other comes into play, where you are going to push through this choke against their soldier and scout, and your engineer's going to come with you, and you guys are going to defend this entire lobby for the entire game. You are pretty much not going to leave this lobby unless you guys are going to cap the point, and you guys just hold this, and the other flank is not allowed into lobby. Engineer, if you want to come in and place your level 3 gun or mini sentry right here, that's good with the dispenser there or there. Both.
Yeah, I actually usually do put this.
Yeah, but this is the strongest hold that the flank is ever going to do, and you guys should have a full control of this the entire time. As soon as you guys comfortably have full control of this, and you know for a fact that their flank isn't going to immediately come off of the respawner and come in to reclaim lobby, which they will try to do that, scout, jump here, and you are going to start the cap. E takes about 1 minute and 30 seconds to cap completely for scout alone. So chances are you are not going to cap this on your own, and chances are the combo all the way over at B is going to walk over here and they're going to start shooting at you. Soldier, if you want, you can stand here and stare at this door at the entire time, or you can flank Beck and get a sick med frag, or if you want, you can join your Scooty Booty Man and sit on point as well, and just try to get the cap point as capped as possible. But as soon as you get on to E, expect to die, unless the entire team is brain dead and let you sit there for 1.5 minutes. So
I would, if the soldier and scout are capping that point, I would assume I'd just leave all my buildings here.
You are as engineer, you are gonna either stand in here and you are gonna babysit this, because Spy is gonna Spy pretty much is kind of useless over at B. So he's gonna probably be playing in lobby, cloak and dagger, kind of like up here, kind of. If I can get up there, I don't know if I can. But soldier, you are able to get up, like either to here or I think up there on that lamp. Yeah, but spies are gonna love to hang around here once they know the engineer is gonna be here. So they're probably gonna be right here.
So it'd be a bad idea to like pick up and help cap E.
Also,
go ahead.
I'm here now. What did I miss?
Okay, join the server. It's in main. I'm going over flank offense first, so you're not really gonna miss that much since you're a heavy. But if you want, after the scrim, I can walk you through steel if you haven't played steel or have only played steel like once. So, but engineer, if you want, and keep in mind every time you do this, you have to have 100% confidence that your flank is better than their flank. Place your gun right here.
Okay.
Don't worry about jumping to E, that's not your job. Your job is to have a Wrangler there and there. And you are going to shut down two doors with one gun on offense. But it's going to be a very temporary hold, so if you want, it's probably recommended for you to use the Jag.
Okay.
But flank, that's pretty much your entire job. Hold lobby, cap E. After you cap A, that is only what you're doing. If you do not take control of lobby, it's 100% fine as long as you're making their flank busy. Just you are only going for lobby. There's no other strategy whatsoever. Alright, and then going to the has the flank heavy, well, sub heavy gotten in the server yet? Or
No.
Yeah.
okay. Well, then,
So here, I might have missed something, but the door from A, does that open once A is capped?
so this door opens once A is capped, and it's going to take 5 years to open up.
Okay.
It's gonna be very slow. Literally what it's gonna look like if you look at it in third person is your soldier's literally gonna stand here, and your scout's gonna stand here, and you're gonna stand here, and you guys are pretty much gonna look like you're AFK as you wait for the door to open.
Alright.
But speaking of which, watch out for a Spidey cloak right here while you guys
Roger
wait for the
that.
door to open up, because every flank is gonna look like they're AFK as they're waiting for the door to open, because there's literally nothing you can do besides wait for the door to open.
I'd probably be working on buildings, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, there's like no threat as soon as you guys cap A, because their flank can't go through that door, and they also like, they have no reason to push A site, so they're only gonna hold lobby.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, is there any other questions for flank as of now? Spy, do you have any things you want to know?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright. Engineer, if you want to do a cool spot that I did once and fucking caused their entire team to join a spec. Sub heavy, yeah, thank you. But if you want as offensive heavy, is take your gun and place it on the defensive entry spot, like before fucking B is capped, and then their engineer can't do anything because they have to wait for someone to babysit them up here to get rid of the gun. So you will have full control of E.
And how do you get up there before B is capped?
So B is gonna take a long time if your combo decides to go B, but you pretty much.
Oh, okay, you can go
Yeah.
through that way.
Yeah. So yeah, I just walked in reverse, but. All right. So going on to the fun part. So as a combo, I have 3 questions. Do you want to do the Honest Abe, Beck? No. So it's do you want to do the Honest Abe, AE? Or do you want to do the Abe-K strat first?
Ooh, that's let's do something like not whack complicated.
I mean, it's a steal, so it's gonna be like okay. So
Oh.
like, so it's gonna look straightforward. It's just there's 3 strats that like every team should know. So it's
Is there anyone that's like more effective in particular, or?
so the classic is the Honest Abe, as I like to call it, which I'll just go. So I'll go over Honest Abe, which is going to work 99% of the time. Actually, no, it's gonna work 70% of the time. Then I'm gonna go over Abe-K, which is gonna work like 20% of the time, and then the AE, which is the Hail Mary.
Works
So-
100% of the I'm 50% of the time.
Yeah, 100% of the time, 50% of the time. Either it's
That's
going
the-
to work, or you guys are going to be smacking your head against a brick wall the entire time. Is what the Honest Abe strat is. So the Honest Abe is your team. So your flank is going to have no problem capping A like at all. So your goal as a combo is to take control of B as soon as possible. You want as little time like wasted on B as possible, but you guys are probably gonna spend a good like 3 minutes if it's a good match trying to take control of B, which is fine. It's gonna be a long game if you're doing the Honest Ape or the Abeka. So things you want to keep in mind: med, Uber, like before your demo man even sees like that B right there is when you should be Ubering, because 9 times out of 10 there is going to be a gun right here barrel stuffing the fuck out of that area, and your demo man's gonna die before you can even like press mouse 2. So you want to Uber, and then as demo man you want to take control of the gun here and to push their combo all the way back into this concrete area. And as soon as their combo gets into concrete, they lost B. So you as a demo man is to apply as much pressure as possible. Engineer is the most important class to die on B. And so Spy, if you want a couple decloak spots, is drop down or anything in here. No one is going to check here whatsoever. You can pretty much decloak right here and no one's gonna look there, and then you can get free stabs. So anywhere in here is perfectly fine. There's no wrong place to decloak for in B in this area because it's such an actually stupid fucking place. But also common spots for an offensive spy to decloak is right here, or if you want to take the long way, is you can go all the way back here and decloak anywhere in here, and then what you can do is you can jump onto here, and then jump onto here, and any class can make that jump whatsoever. There's just as long as you make this jump right here, you can make that jump onto porch, and you can get the gun here. Heavy, what your job is, and the same as the pyro, is you are going to walk this way and you are going to fight their heavy right here, and you guys are going to take control of this area as you protect your sniper that's going to take control of this area and assist with pushing the enemy team back into Beck. And then as soon as you do it, it's very important that not everyone stands on B. B is also going to take a long time to cap, but ×3 should be good enough. But you should have your dome man and your medic standing right here and spamming as much as possible, because what some teams like to do is they like to run Kritzkrieg on defense, purposely back out, and then pop crits as demo man and spam one sticky onto the site and kill the entire combo. So that is not going to be fun if you are against that Kritzkrieg.
We seem to be having bad luck with Kritzkrieg ops,
Okay.
so we should probably keep out for that.
I would recommend. Oh, so if your flank has a problem with A and they like tell you they have a problem with A and they can't get inside lobby, tell them to go drop down and have your scout and your soldier sit on the point as they cap it, as your team pushes into Beck and takes control of Beck. Just as long as you don't have any important members besides like heavy on the point, you should be fine. So pyro and heavy should be on the point. Demo man and medic should not be. Sniper, you can be on the point if you want, because you are able to shoot through this. Yeah, so you are able to shoot through that. Or if you want, you can stand here and you have a pretty toxic sightline right here, where you can get a cheeky kill on a medic or a demo man if they're being too aggressive. But once you guys cap B, their entire defense is gonna be right here. So if you want, right here is when the Honest Abe and the Beck starts being two different strats, and right here is your choice of Beck or the Honest Abe. If you guys are planning on doing Honest Abe, the medic should never go past this right here. This is a no-go zone, because standing right here, I can see a fucking sniper sightline that will end my career. So, the only place you should be standing is right here, inside your engineer dispenser, or, like, kind of right here, so that you're not, like, have no escape if you're standing right here. So, never, as a medic, you should never be able to see that window right there, because it's gonna be too late. But engineer, you can put a dispenser right here and a teleporter right here. Teleporters don't really matter for the Honest Abe strat because you guys are already so close to your spawn. But it does help. But the dispenser spot is still completely optional because it's going to be really important when you're trying to keep a hold onto lobby. Because how the enemy team is going to get over there is they're going to have to walk through lobby to get to the fucking other side of E. So they are going to have to walk through you if they are leaving this way.
Okay, so once we cap B, they don't spawn in the left side anymore. They don't spawn. Okay.
Yeah,
They don't spawn in there after we cap B.
Nope. This entire room is no longer a spawn point. What's gonna happen is, so with E, this area is going to be open for spawns. Once you cap C, this door closes, these two doors close, and you are not able to walk out through there. So you have to walk through D to get to E. So that's why the Abeka strat works, or exists, because having this door shut off and this door shut off is kind of important. But if you guys do this correctly, you don't need to worry about that. Doman and Med, if their team wipes on B or they lose too many gamers, you and your medic are gonna need to fucking haul ass, and you guys are gonna need to run through lobby. You guys are gonna need to go up through this fucking locker area. You guys are gonna jump down, and Delman, you are going to sit right here, and you are going to only look at that door, and you are going to waste every single piece of ammo you have in your sticky fucking launcher, because you are spawn camping the entire game. If you need ammo, you have some right here. But Med and Demo, you are gonna stand here, and you guys are gonna spawn camp as your heavy is set up right there, and your pyro, your fucking soldier, your scout, and pretty much anyone that can jump onto that point right there is gonna start capping. So that is the Honest Ape strat, is just ends in Demo Man, you're playing a pub and you're spawn camping the entire enemy team. So.
That's what I'm good at.
If you want to switch to Kritzkrieg and have a lot more fun spawn camping, you can. But I mean, you don't have to.
I feel like Uber would be better, because if the team has a competent pyro, that wouldn't end well.
Yeah, that's true. But going from so Abeka is the exact same thing, but instead of going through this doorway, you're going through this doorway. So so you actually can just have one person cap C. You don't really need to send your entire combo, unless you guys want to go straight to D and cap that and do the alphabet. But which that's also a strat, but that's like a strat that only like happens if you guys are like really need it, which isn't always the case. But if you guys are doing the Abeka, just send like a heavy or like a scout or a spy even. Like, it doesn't matter, because no one's gonna worry about C, and your guys are just gonna cap C, and that's the Abeka strat. And then as soon as you cap C, you guys have access to Death Hallway, and you have access to E, and also, so as soon as you cap C, these doors open up, these like walkways open up, and from there, your heavy can also join in the fun of capping E. And then as soon as you cap C, every one of your gamers, except for Demoman, is gonna be on E, and your Demoman is still gonna be spawn camping, and instead of holding this area, he's holding this area, and no one's allowed to walk through this area. So, it's pretty easy. The Abka strat, it just takes a long time, and you are going to have a very long timer. If you're doing the Abka, I think like a 10-minute one is like the shortest I've seen. But and now here comes the fun one. So the AE strat is the easiest strat in theory, but the hardest strat in practice. This strat is very important that their flank does not see any combo members. So what happens is so your flank is going to do the exact same thing. They're going to take control of A, and literally no one except for the scout and soldier is allowed to touch A at any point whatsoever. They're going to be circling around this area, and they are going to be waiting for that door to open or until they have capped A. You this one, you don't want any of them to know whatsoever that you have more than a scout, a soldier, and an engineer at A. And then as soon as that gate opens, you guys are gonna go and you guys are gonna push into lobby. You guys are going to, what's gonna happen is your engineer is gonna set up right here automatically. It doesn't matter because you guys would have wiped their scout and their soldier because you have a demo man and a heavy. So they're gonna lose no matter what unless something fucking weird happens. But your engineer is gonna set up right here. Your scout and your soldier is gonna stand right here. And your demo man, if you want demo man, you can jump onto the point. But your heavy and your medic is gonna sit right here, ready to Uber on anyone that looks through this doorway. Because you are not going to allow them to leave B. As soon as you wipe them at B, and you are gonna wipe them, you are gonna walk over here, and you as a fucking heavy and a medic are gonna spawn camp this door, and demo man, you are gonna stand on the point, and you are gonna spam stickies right into this corridor. No one's allowed in Wishbone. So this leads to like a 1:30 timer, fast enough. It's like it's the shortest time you're ever gonna do, and it's the fucking BMiest strat you can ever do on fucking fucking steel, but it works wondrously to tilt them. But worst case scenario, if you guys do accidentally have everyone stand on A, and they're the best way to win B without killing their enemy team is to force the enemy team into lobby. So if the other team knows the AE strat and you all stand on this point and they fucking know what the AE strat, they are going to automatically, no matter what, send their entire combo into here. And then once that happens, drop down is going to open up, and you as a combo can walk through drop down and get B, and then you can go straight with the Honest Ape strat. But yeah, so AE has a lot of flexibility if you fuck up, because it's really easy to fuck up. So if you fuck up AE, you're going straight to the Honest Ape. And then if you fuck up the Honest Ape, you're going straight to fucking Abeka. And then if you fuck up Abeka, you're just doing the alphabet. And you're going A, B, C, D, E. But is there any questions for offensive combo?
No.
Alright. And I know there's like 3 different strategies, but who's the main caller on the team?
I don't think we've really decided yet.
Okay.
But it should be demo.
Alright, well, Demo Man, what is your favorite strat out of the bunch?
I don't know.
Alright, well, cause
I like Abe one.
the honest
That
Abe.
seems pretty straight. That seems pretty straight.
Alright, so that is gonna be your guys' default, and AE is gonna be your wild card. And then if you have to Abica, it's just that we actually need to put extra time on the cart. Or not on the cart, on the fucking thing.
Because if this was actually steel, like I would say go for the AE, but this is since main, it's a mix of steel and silver.
You guys are probably gonna be playing silver. No, okay. So you guys are gonna be playing steel teams. If you guys can successfully leave B spawn. If you can't leave B spawn, then you guys aren't playing a steel team. I can tell you this right off the bat.
Yeah, there's a team that we're gonna have to play that's in our division that is like their players have plat experience.
Who is it?
He's like the SAR.
Oh, SAR's team. Okay, yeah. When are you playing them?
I don't know, but we're playing.
Okay.
I know one of the guys on the.
Yeah. You guys are 100% gonna lose against SAR's team. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like no matter what map it is.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
That's alright.
I love that confidence boost. I'm really.
Dude, it's SAR, dude. He's
I
fucking
know.
he's like playing high advanced right now in RGL. But okay. Is there any other questions for well, is there any questions for offensive combo?
No.
Okay. So, going into defense A. So for A, flank, your entire job is to waste time at A. Don't die. If you guys look like you're gonna die, then just let them have it. It's theirs. Like, don't worry about it. But you guys are gonna have to take full control of lobby. Lobby's the most important spot for the flank to hold, as stated with the AE strat, and also by placing a fucking gun in here. So, Spy, if you want to join the action, your job is to stop the engineer from even placing down a building as soon as he leaves like the A fucking spawn, so that he can't even set up a gun in time. Cause Steel is a very weird map where it's the only map where you're allowed to build guns inside spawn. So the engineer will leave spawn with level 3 everything. So a level 3 gun, level 3 dispenser, fucking level 3 teleporter, and he's how he's gonna play is the flank is gonna push up and they're gonna cap the point, and as the flank tells the engineer the coast is clear, he is going to leave spawn, grab his gun, and he is going to walk all the way up here. So your job is to catch him on the way to the point, not at the point.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So that's gonna be a free frag for you. But flank, just hold this area. Soldier, you do not want to get into this sloped area. Being on defense, because you will die to their soldier and their scout because you are so close to them. Scout, you have the opportunity of just shoulder peeking this area as much as you want, and then grabbing the health pack and just standing back. But as the rule is for the gun should not be past this area, you as a defense should not be past this area, or as soon as the 2-hour door opens up. So if you guys are having trouble with lobby, it is highly recommended to tell your pyro to get over into lobby and to help you defend it. If that doesn't work, you tell your heavy to go over to lobby, and if that doesn't work, you're sending your entire combo to lobby. So, but the chances are you're not sending more than a pyro to deal with the fucking flank, so. But also keep the fact that if you look through here and you only see a soldier and a scout, keep that with a huge grain of salt, because what could be hiding behind that corner right there is the entire enemy team. So, just and also don't call that their entire team is here early. What you should do is if you see like their heavy jump, then you call that their team is here. And then, because that means they are not going drop down anymore. They are full committing to lobby and they are going to take control of lobby. So, if you see they're heavy, you guys are going to back out and you guys are going to stand here and you are going to wait for your team to get over here and to help you out take control of lobby. And that's all you're doing the entire game. If you have to, you guys are going to probably end up standing over here and trying to take control from over here. Or from up here. Or from over here. But flank versus flank is only going to happen in lobby. And there is no reason why it should happen anywhere else unless you guys are pushed out of lobby, and then it's going to happen in this area right here. So...
Is it funny when the pyro air blasts someone into the pit?
It is, lay epic. It is actually very common if, if you have a cheeky pyro hide and spawn and they're doing the AE strat. Because what some like to do is they like to Uber and walk into Beck.
You
And
just
just
push their
molest?
entire Uber. into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hilarious.
So what would happen? The pyro would leave spawn and air blast only the medic, and the medic falls into the pit and dies. He laughs, taunts, and everyone on
And
their
kill
team
line.
fucking suicides. Yeah,
Everybody's just like,
Okay, now this sounds epic.
exactly. You Ben Shapiro the fuck out of their medic when you do that.
Air blasts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
He just forked
that's
it,
so
done.
true.
The only thing that can defeat the enemy truly is Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro's air
Me,
blasting
I
machine.
am Ben Shapiro.
We need to
Everyone knows the
defeat-
fucking Pyro is a flaming Ben Shapiro fan.
Dude, if you check out Pyro's mask, it's Ben Shapiro. like,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
exactly.
Ben Shapiro's the 10th class.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, Miss Pauling is actually a man, and it's Ben Shapiro. He takes off the mask.
Yeah.
Scouts confirmed homosexual.
Yeah, but it's for Ben Shapiro, so
Dude,
it's
it's
alright.
not gay. That's not gay, so because it's Ben Shapiro.
Alright, is there any questions for Flank?
No!
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Nothing.
Alright, so, defense. Engineer, if you want, after this map
Wait,
review,
I have a question.
what's your questions, Demo?
Defense does not hold A?
Why would you hold A? It's a throwaway point.
Uh,
The only reason why you're holding A is if for some reason you fucked up and you couldn't cap B. Like, so. That like if the enemy team fucks up and forgets to cap a point other than A, then like yeah, you're gonna hold A, but you're gonna hold A for 30 seconds. Like it's like you don't need to go like you just place a heavy
so
here.
it's pretty much impossible to hold A.
I mean, okay, it's not.
Literally just because of
Okay.
the ledge.
So
That's
the
okay.
thing is, A is really easy to hold. The problem is B is a much more important point than A. So
Yeah, I guess with 5 points A.
yeah. If you are gonna hold A for some reason because fucking someone was fucking stupid and couldn't cap
Yeah.
B, you place your heavy or your gun here. Your demo man stands right here with your medic, and
Shoot stickies into their spawn.
shoot stickies into their spawn, and the entire team is gonna stand right here. That's how you hold A. Like, you are never going to do that. Because I trust you guys are smarter than just only capping A. So, I mean, like, honestly,
Dude, as long as we harness the spirit of Ben Shapiro, we'll be fine.
exactly. But, going into holding B, what's gonna happen? So, engineer, I'm not gonna go over the sentry spots on steel. So, if you want, after the map review, I can walk you through.
I think I know most of them, so
Okay.
well, it's just that ledge right there.
Yeah, right here or up
Yeah,
here.
or there.
If you want, porch also works, but
I probably need a brief overview on like a C spot if they're doing that, but we
You
probably
are
won't.
never going to see.
Okay.
Yes, C is also a throwaway spot because E is way more important than C.
Okay, just set up in like the default engineer spot
Yeah.
on last.
Yeah. But you do probably want a dispenser right here. It's probably a really good idea to put a dispenser here.
Because heavy can reach that.
Yeah, because
Defense are going up.
your heavy is gonna stand right here. He is not gonna worry about that area because that's not his job. He's gonna stand right here, and he is going to not let anything, like even look up this area, because if anyone gets up here, your engineer's dead and you have to leave B. So, your heavy is very important to just standing right here and making sure no one walks up this area. But Demo Man, again, don't walk through this doorway because it kind of sucks, but you're gonna stand right here and you are gonna lob stickies into their spawn. Be careful though, because their sniper can just stand all the way at that sign right there, look at you and headshot you without you even being able to hit them. So it's more like you're gonna stand right here at like all times and you're gonna be spamming. Good sticky traps up here, right here, or right here. If you want to do a cheeky thing, like you can put one like up there to like get an early fucking pick, but it's not really that useful. But B is pretty interesting because just by throwing bodies at B, you can take control of B. So if you have to, you should back up to here, but and do not pass this area. If their team can get past you over here and they are standing right here, you should not be down in this area. You should be right here, spamming at that right there. If you want to, you are able to jump up here and spam here. I know what Banny used to do when he played Highlander demo is stand right here, but you're not Banny, so I wouldn't say do this.
Got it.
Cause I mean, like, this is actually, it's like super toxic, and the only reason this worked was because Banny was the best demo in North America at the time for both Highlander and Sixes. So I mean, like,
I miss his demo, man.
you're Mrs. Demo Man, nice.
His scout is so boring.
Yeah, I don't know. He puts 500 DPM in sixes though, so it's kind of weird.
I know,
Yeah,
he's too
buddy.
good at it. It's boring.
Yeah, but
'Cause
also,
he only takes fights he can win.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if they do cap A, you should have a very open ear to this drop down, because spies and the enemy combo likes to, on time to time, jump down there and wreck ass. But if the enemy combo has no idea what they're doing, they're gonna jump down there, freeze, and they're gonna have 8 stickies to the face. So hope they like freeze once they get into drop down, because drop down is like the worst place to stand. But it's a good flanking area, so just watch out for the spy to walk through there. If you guys are pushed back, Beck should be a priority to take control of. Or if you cannot take control of Beck or Wishbone, you're gonna just walk back into spawn, and you guys are gonna cry like little babies, and you guys are gonna wait until they cap B, and then you're gonna be auto spawned over there. So, but that's more of the med to do that. Dome and heavy, you guys are allowed to die if you want. But you guys, if you guys do lose Beck, you guys do need to get over to this area as soon as possible. And then you're gonna have heavy hedge glitch here. You're gonna have your demo man stand right here and spam stickies into there. You're gonna have your engineer up here, having his gun right here and wrangling over there. Your flank's gonna be over there. Your med's gonna sit inside tank, and he's gonna actually sit in this doorway right here because this is the safest doorway. Sniper, you are going to stand right here, and you are going to look at this little crack forever until their medic does a big brain gamer and gives his head to you. If
Alright.
yeah, if your heavy does call that there's a sniper up there,
Whoa, Senpio flexing.
your rotate is literally just this, and then you kill him. So you're kind of just standing here the entire game. If you have to, you can rotate here and kill their flank. But you are going to kill. Oh fuck. Alright.
No.
Look, it gets the best of everyone. I bet you like $5. Like during the official, a couple of people are just gonna accidentally slip and fall into the pit. It's like I've seen scouts beef the jump from here and just fucking fall straight into the pit. So
I know I'm gonna do it at least once.
yeah.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, I think everyone does it at least once. The only person that shouldn't be allowed to do that is combo members. The heavy kind of has the excuse because
It's fat.
okay, so heavies, I believe, can do this jump right here. I can't do that jump normally, hence why I can only do it as scout. But I believe, but I think really good heavies can jump over here and hold this area. But also,
It's advanced heavy move.
it's advanced heavy movements. But it also
Yeah, but there's just gonna be a pyro there that's just gonna give you the
yeah,
good old WM2.
the good old Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, he's in Ben Shapiro your ass.
But also heavy, if you want, you can jump down here, and you can hold right here. No one's gonna look at this angle, and their demo man is going to fucking barrel stuff himself into you. So you can get a free demo pick there because he's gonna peek, and instead of looking down there, like like no one does, he's going to look right there instinctively, and then he's gonna pan over there. So at no point is he gonna check down here for a revved up heavy that eats Demomen for breakfast. So-
that sounds like.
Yeah. But again, that is also another like AE style Hail Mary, where if their Demoman does look there, you're dead. So just keep that in mind.
Arthur Demo Man suck like me.
So is there any questions for
No.
defense?
No,
I don't have any.
Okay.
I would have questions, but I don't.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Oh, actually, one extra thing. If they are doing the alphabet, you guys are gonna need to take your Demoman and heavy and medic and just stand at D. But the alphabet is a very it is a very uncommon strat to do because it's kind of a waste of it's the only reason why the alphabet exists is because if you need that extra like 5 minutes, then you do the alphabet strat. But the Abaca should be plenty of time for any team to cap E. But yeah. But just in case if the alphabet works, you like happens, just you guys are just gonna stand here. So yeah. So no questions.
Mm-mm.
Oh, quick question.
What's your question, soldier?
What if? Okay, all right. So I am now the soldier man, of course. So, what if I wanted to stay on pipe and just stay there?
Stand on pipe?
That's just it, right there. That's it.
As spy.
Whole match.
Well, I mean, why would you stand on pipe the whole match?
Everyone's-
Get those
You
backstabs.
use the
people are
pick
falling
on the
down
people who think they can go on pipe. No.
You can
no
actually
no one goes on pipe.
you can actually hang out on the rocks like to your left.
I
No
mean,
one goes on
Yeah,
pipe.
Yeah,
right,
you
right
can-
here.
yeah.
Owns it.
Yeah, no, like on like more towards the middle. Yeah.
Oh, what, right there?
Oh yeah, like right there. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hang out there, and then the pyro can air blast him, and you can backstab him while they're.
Yeah, yeah. While they're falling into the pit, you can stand here and backstab them. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be very useful.
You're just gonna occasionally see that. Ooh, that's a nutty spot right there, Ben Shapiro.
Yo, is this a surf
guys,
map? Is
guys,
this a
guys.
CS:GO surf?
Guys, I have a good
I just
strat. Why don't
wanna-
we run? Why don't we run? Guys, why don't we run Battle Medic?
Oh my
Why don't we
god,
run
dude.
Battle Medic?
Hey guys, why don't we bring a Ray 7?
Sorry.
Why
Hell
don't we
yeah.
hear no raise 7? Just go into
Yeah.
the server and add him a million times.
Yeah, hey, yeah, it's like, hey, I need you to play the, like,
No,
one
DM
of the
him,
worst
DM
fucking...
him. Start spamming him with DM requests.
No,
until
don't
he-
DM him, you fucking ask him in the YouTube comment section.
The YouTube
no,
comment section that he
post it,
definitely
post it,
reads.
Yeah.
post
Look
it
Look at this
5
trap
times.
spot. Just
Post
gonna-
it 5 times a day in every one of his videos.
Yeah, fucking buy a bot spammer to make it #1 in his fucking comment section.
And by bots that like reply, they say, I agree.